Good evening, community. Good evening. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. I am so happy you are with me tonight. This is where we have 15 minutes of power, where I not only set you up for the week, but for the rest of your life. Again, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching. And ladies, you all know what to do. Y'all know what to do if you haven't already. Like the page, follow the page, and share the stream because we are growing our community and I need your help to do that. So make sure you share the stream. Again, so glad you all are with me on tonight. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so y'all know I'm trying to come up with a name for us. I was listening to another motivational speaker, and she said that she called them gladiators. And I was like, I need a name for my people. So I just came up with lifers because we are doing life together. But if you can come up with a better name, put it in there and then say this is your suggestion. But for right now, we're going to be lifers because we are doing life together. All right. Hopefully you have a pen and some paper, or at least your phone, maybe on the notes. You can write some notes. It is important that you write notes so that you can review. That's another important part of this. You have to review. So make so that you can go over it. Maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, you can review what we talked about tonight. Now, if you remember, last week, I encouraged you or challenged you to serve because we talked about why serve. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it next when you get off of this. Go back and watch last week. But I challenge you to serve someone or an organization. If you did that, put that in, and I'm going to try to look over here and read it and see what you did. So if you did, yay you, thank you so much, because again, that's a big part of what we do. So if you did serve, put it in. If you didn't do it last week, you still got time. You can do it this week as well. All right. So you all know this month is what? It's October, Halloween. I don't know where this year has gone. I know we're saying I'll be glad when 2020 is over with. I know, me too. Lord have mercy. But we know it's Halloween, but it is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so if you are new to this and you did not know, I am a 15-year breast cancer survivor. And so I am so thankful and so grateful that God has allowed me to see past another 15 years past that diagnosis. I know a lot of women don't get that far. And so I thank God for that. But when I was diagnosed and through that whole process, there were certain lessons that I learned going through that process. And so for this whole month of October, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you 5 of the lessons that I learned from breast cancer. So what I am going to do, let me get to where I need to get to. Let me get to where I need to get to. Let me look over here very quickly and see. Did some of you all, let me see. Okay, Audrey Jackson says she tipped a guy at the drive-through car wash. Very good. Anybody else do anything? I don't see. All right. So I'm going to need you all to start serving. That's a very important part of who we are. So I need you all to learn to serve. So here, my first lesson. Lessons I learned from breast cancer. The first lesson is lesson 1. Pay attention to the signs in your life. Pay attention to the signs in your life. Now, I literally saw a sign that I felt like that led me to go to a doctor that ultimately led to my diagnosis. So I literally saw a sign. But God sends us signs all of the time. The question is, Are you paying attention to the signs? That's the question, because I know life, we get busy. We've got COVID-19 going on. We've got civil unrest. We've got job insecurities. We've got, our children are going back to school virtually. There's just so much going on. And so our hands are in everything. And so sometimes it's hard to pay attention to us because we are paying so much attention to everything else. But I need you, pay attention to the signs in your life. How do we do that? Give you 3 quick points. How do you pay attention to the signs in your life? The first one is you gotta see. You have to be able to see. You gotta be able to see. See what, Ruth? What am I seeing? Well, you see a person that's doing what you want to do. That's a sign. You see that your child may be struggling in school, or that maybe every time it's time for them to go to school, they have a tummy ache. You see that. You see the proverbial lipstick on the husband or boyfriend's collar. You see your pants are too tight. Those are all signs. You see and you feel that, that little ache that you used to have every now and then, but now it's all the time. Those are all signs. You got to see. And those are things that you can see. So you got to be able to see. Somebody hashtag see. And if you haven't already, ladies, I need y'all to share this stream. Did y'all share this stream? Need you to do that. So what is the second point? The first one is that you got to see. The second one is that you have to listen. You got to listen. Need to do that. You need to listen to wise counsel. That person who you know and trust, who you know is not going to steer you wrong. You got to be able to listen. You have to be able to listen when the doctor says, you need to schedule an appointment. That's what I did when I had a doctor that said that you need to get a mammogram. And I was like, wow, I just had one. But I got it anyway. Listen to wise counsel. And I'll try to say this very, very quickly. I don't know if some of you are familiar with, she's a woman. She used to be a host on BET or MTV. Her name is Ananda Lewis, a Black woman. And I just read where she's 47 now. And she was diagnosed with breast cancer at 45. So that was 2 years ago. She has stage 3. It's in her lymph nodes. But here's the thing. Her mother was also diagnosed with breast cancer. And she said that she felt like that her mother, who got mammograms all the time, that her breast cancer was caused through the mammograms. And so even though her doctors were telling her, you need to get a mammogram, she didn't listen. And she did not get her mammogram until she felt a lump. Well, now she's at stage 3 with it in her lymph nodes. And it didn't have to be that way if she had just listened and gone to the doctor. Listen to that still small voice. Yeah, that's God speaking a lot of times. Listen to that voice that's saying, you know what? I don't think you need to go there. Or I think you need to make that phone call. Listen to that voice. It won't steer you wrong. Listen to your children. Out of the mouth of babes. I tell you, Matthew, my son, has said some of the most profound things sometimes. You need to listen to them. Listen. So what's the first thing you do? The first thing you do is you see. The second thing you do is listen. And, I forgot to tell you this. Listen to this. Look at this. The word listen has the same letters as the word silent. So sometimes we need to just be silent. All right. So our next point is do. You have to do. Somebody hashtag in there. Do. You got to see. You got to listen. Be quiet so you can listen. And then you have to do it. Okay. You've seen that person. You've seen that person doing what you want to do. So now you need to do what they do. You felt your pants getting too tight. So you need to make a lifestyle change. You've seen your child struggling in school, not wanting to go. What are you going to do about it? Okay. You've seen things, you've listened, you've got to do. Y'all know I'm very big on action. I say all the time, you can gain all the information that you want. You can read all the books that you want, listen to all the motivational speakers. You can watch me till the cows come home. But until you do something, it means nothing. You've got to do something. Somebody hashtag in there. You got to do something. It does you no good to sit on the couch and say, I really want that job, but you're not going on the computer and applying for the job. That requires you to do something. You can't say, oh, I wish I could lose that last 5 pounds, but you're not doing anything. Oh, I wish I had more friends in my life, but you're not doing anything. You get my point? You gotta do. All right? Get out there and do it. Pay attention to those signs. What are they telling you? Listen to that still small voice. What is it saying to you? And then once you see, once you listen, then you have to do. And that is what we are about here, our lifers. That is what we are about here on 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve. That's doing. Big part of it. All right, ladies, that is it. That is it. Oh, I encourage you, if you want my full story, go to my website, myperfectpeace.com. Perfect Peace, PEACE.com. Subscribe to the page. When you subscribe to the page, then you will get all of my weekly emails that I send out, and they go out on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. On those for this month, as I'm telling my the lessons, I'm also going through my story and what happened. So if you want to know my full story and get my emails and anything else new that I'm doing, go to my website, myperfectpeace.com, and then subscribe to the page. I want you to do that. All right, ladies, that is it. All right, I got a couple minutes left, so let me see who is on here that I can say hello to. Did any of you all tell me what you're doing? Let's see. Sandra Easy, Audrey Jackson, yes. Bella, Phyllis, Elizabeth. Thank you guys so much. Greta, love you all so much for watching. You all are the best. Please know this, and I mean this in all sincerity. I believe in you, and I need you to know that you have value, that you have worth, and that there is something inside of you that the world needs. You just got to be willing to give it. I'm going to say it again. I believe in you, and I know that you have value and that you have worth. There is something inside of you that the world needs. I need you to give it. All right? Lesson. Pay attention to the signs in your life. See, listen, and do. All right. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Email me. You can email me at myperfectpeacecommunity@gmail.com, or go on the website. Go on the Facebook page where you are now. Post something out there. Let me know what you're doing. All right. I love you to life. Let me get where I need to be. I love you all so much. Bye. See you next week. And tell somebody about it. Tell somebody.